Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this 1,000 Toys Hellboy figure. And the back of the box shows a picture of the figure. So let's get into it. Alright, so here we have a Hellboy outside the packaging, and let's check out the accessories that it comes with. It comes with a extra head with teeth shown, and then 3 extra hands. The holster. Let's see if I can focus there. Holster, the pistol, and the tail. So that's it. Not a whole lot of stuff. This figure doesn't come with a lot. And it is pretty pricey. I believe it's 110. And is this figure worth it? We'll see. Alright, so here's Hellboy, and the leather jacket does have wire running through it all the way down, and the back, and all the way up here as well. Yeah, so all around the edge, there's wire running through it. Let's see if I could remove the jacket. How am I going to remove it with this arm here? Can I pop this off? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I am not going to attempt this. You know what? Let me do it off camera. Alright, since there's no instruction and the arm doesn't look like it could pop off, so I'm just going to leave the jacket out like this so I can show you guys articulation. As for the head, it is on a ball joint, I believe. Yes, it is. There's the ball joint right there. There's the socket. And one thing I don't like about this figure is the torso. Look at this. It's that rubbery stuff. I hate this. I really despise this type of figure. Well, I mean, I don't really hate it, but I just feel this. I just think this feels cheap to use rubbery chest, torso for a figure like this, and even the arms, the bicep, it's all rubbery too, which is kind of disappointing. I guess it's so they could keep the design. I mean, keep the sculpting, but still give it articulation, because you could hear it. There's ratcheting joints, so he could bend his abdominal section quite a bit. And then here you can see there's a gap showing, but I guess if you have the trench coat on, you're not gonna be able to see it anyway, so it's okay. And then there's a ball joint around the waist there. But yeah, there's articulation for the abdominal section. And then there's a ball joint around the waist, and then this looks to be a ball joint too. A ball joint is shoulder, and then there's bicep swivel, and it has double jointed elbows, so it could bend about that much, over 90 degrees, and then ball hinge wrist. And then as for the hips, you can see ball jointed hips right there, and as for the thigh, let's see, oh, there's rotation here around the thigh section, and then double jointed knees, and then there's a ball hinge ankle. So as far as articulation, I think it's pretty good, actually very good actually. Yeah, as far as articulation, but you're paying $100, and I just don't like to see rubbery stuff for $100 figure like this, and something this small too. Oh, I totally skipped out on this hand here. So over here, there's a hinge joint right there. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so they use a ball hinge joint right here, and then there's another ball hinge joint right here, and then there's another joint here. So to give it a double joint, so here you can see, good view, definitely over 90 degrees. And then the wrists are on a ball joint. The wrists on a ball joint here, and then all the fingers are articulated individually. Nice. They're just hinge joints, except for the thumb. It has a ball joint right there. So I guess, yeah, you can rotate this hand. Oh, okay. There's looks to be, oh, there, okay, so that section is also a ball joint, and then the rest of these are just hinges. So wow, look at that massive hand. Now I must admit this is kind of cool. Look, he's doing a landing pose, and since he has a massive hand here, massive arm, so yeah, he could definitely do a landing pose quite nicely. And the abdominal section does help, even though it's just a personal thing. I just don't like rubbery plastic, and but it does help with the articulation. You can see, you can still see the sculpting of the abdominal section, but and you still have a good range of motion, so that's nice, I guess. Alright, so messing with this figure for a little bit, I must say, as far as articulation, this thing is great. But it's just a personal preference where I don't like rubbery plastic for a figure that's expensive. But yeah, overall, look at this. Just look at this pose. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I could mess with the rock hand, or whatever you call that arm is, a little bit more, but here he's holding on to a pistol. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Yeah, I could definitely take some really nice photos with this figure. Give him some really neat and awesome dynamic poses with this figure. And joints are pretty tight, so I'm happy with that. And the trench coat doesn't get in the way because it is cloth material and it has wire running through it, so you could manipulate it however you want. And yeah, overall, I think this is a good figure. Alright, so at the end of the day, is this figure worth getting? 400, I believe it was 110. I think it's worth it. It's a great little figure. How little was it? Let's see. He is actually almost 7 inches in height. So it's not that little, but for a 1/12 scale figure, this is awesome. Anyone who likes Hellboy, not the animated, I mean the comic version. I think this is the comic version because I've not read any of the comics at all. But if you like this style of Hellboy, then you're gonna love this figure. It's great. It's awesome. Something that I wish this thing wish it came with a little bit more accessories, like a base or something, or even horns. The full-on horns, that would have been cool. And also, if it came with the crown, that would be awesome. But I'm not sure whether that's in the comic or not, or whether that fits this version of Hellboy or not. But it would have been nice if those were added. I would love to have those as accessories, but bare essentials with this figure. Yeah, I think still worth it, worth getting. Oh, let me give you guys a detailed look. I didn't even give you guys a detailed look at this guy. And very nice. I like it. Trench coats. And here's the symbol right there. A little patch on his jacket there. I didn't put the holster on, so I left it out. Didn't really care for it because it's kind of massive. There's the cross. Rest of him. So there you have it. There's Hellboy from 1000 Toys, and the tail is made out of rubbery plastic. So and if you flip it the other way, then you could act as a stand. So now he's planted firmly on the ground, so he won't topple over. So there you go, the Hellboy. Thanks for